Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Dear ones, I am Archangel Michael. I want to end this week today, talking about a subject that for many is a very serious problem, admitting that you made a mistake. Your own ego has been taught that you never make mistakes, you are perfect, that everything you do is for your self-defense, to get rid of something. You will always find a reason to justify that mistake. Error? For whom? Not for you. Error? Someone saw that you made a mistake, but for your ego there is no error, it will never let you accept that you made a mistake. And there are people who simply fight, explode, create extremely complicated situations, involve other people to maintain their opinion that they were not wrong. It wasn't me who did it, I didn't make a mistake. So I can tell you that the light is there. If you notice very carefully, you will notice that everything is coming to the surface. That those who seemed holy, who seemed so perfect, who seemed so correct, what lies beneath the surface is coming to the surface. The dirt is coming to the surface. Nothing is hidden anymore, much less the things hidden by their egos. Many people were trained, taught, educated to lie, to always deny something they had done that was wrong in someone's eyes. And these people believe their lies so much that they become truths, and more, they create a crazy story, to support all that lie. But at the current moment, what is the light doing? The light is breaking this ice that you create to hide the lies, the errors, deep down, so that they don't come to the surface, so that no one notices that you made a mistake. Yes, it's as if you were just the tip of the iceberg, and to everyone else, everyone sees you as a very upright person. But if you break that ice beneath your feet, you will see that the dirt and rot is down there. Because these feelings, although many think they are silly feelings, lying is silly, making mistakes is silly, they are small feelings, they rot over time, because they are negative energies, and these energies accumulate and generate a rotten mass. And when that layer of ice is broken, all this appears, the rot comes to the surface. I'm not talking about any new subject here, I'm not teaching anything that you haven't already heard. However, it is always good to remember certain topics. So today, in this moment, here and now on your planet, all these ice surfaces that you have created under your feet and that hold deep down all these untruths and your flaws, are being broken, because the light melts this ice and all are coming to the surface. So when you make a mistake, you think that was what had to be done at that moment. Everything you went through justifies what you did. All the suffering they caused me justifies what I did. And so you start deceiving yourselves, placing your bad attitudes, your mistakes, your lies in the other's lap. As always, the other person or others are always to blame for your committing such acts. And why not think differently? Why not see that that act that the other person threw in your face is a warning, a lesson that you have to learn? No, but your ego is too inflated and you don't admit to learning anything. You already know everything, you are an expert on all subjects. So no one is going to teach you anything, you are the one who teaches others. And you make mistakes, you lie, you do everything to assert your opinion, what you think is correct. But when everyone else looks at you, they are scandalously seeing that it is a lie, or for others who judge you, they are thinking that you are wrong. So I would say to you, that today, every minute, the here and now, is showing you your failures, your mistakes, your lies, the consequences. Because the light has already broken that layer of ice, so nothing is hidden anymore. You do it now, and a few moments later, you see the result of your actions, whether they are right or wrong. You are still in the third dimension. The feelings, the environment, still affect you a lot. But is it the environment that moves, or does it contain a lesson? But once again you blame the environment, you blame others, for having gone through that imbalance. And then I ask again, Were those people not instruments of a lesson to be learned? To take a moment to stop and analyze the fact itself? You can never forget that everything that comes into your lives, you planted one day, the harvest is happening. So nothing comes by chance, nothing comes from nothing, nothing came about today and is coming to you. Someday you planted that and today you are getting it back. But you don't understand, you think the world is against you, you think people don't understand you. And then you become unbalanced. But who created all this? It was you yourself, at some point along the way. It may have been in this life or another, and you don't even understand where you planted it. It doesn't matter, you planted it, your soul sowed and today you are reaping. So nothing that happens comes from nothing. Everything is a consequence, it is a harvest of what you once sowed. So I can tell you, there is no longer any way to hide anything, there is no longer any way to think that your lies and your mistakes go unpunished, that your lies and your mistakes go unnoticed, especially by the universe. No, they don't pass. Because as everything is accelerated, as the light itself accelerates everything, what you emanate now will come back quickly. You collect something, you emanate a feeling and the response comes right away. It's not taking any longer, it's not taking an incarnation, a decade, a year, a month, a day, sometimes it is a matter of hours for the response to arrive. Ah, but I didn't ask for this harvest. You didn't ask, so why did you plant it? At some point in your journey, you planted and the harvest is there, arriving now. Why? Because that layer of ice has dissolved, so everything you stored rotten under there is coming to the surface. They were actions, they were lies, they were mistakes that you knew how to hide, how to mask, but which are coming to light today.